Bruchim Habayim, welcome. Shalom. It's wonderful to communicate with you through this wonderful medium. I was in Chicago a few weeks ago and I was leading a workshop on day school sustainability, as you might expect. And on the word sustainability was what I was focusing on. And I asked the group of heads of school and volunteer board leaders, what does sustainability mean to them? What are the components of a financially sustainable school? And I got a lot of very good answers. A lot of answers that you and I would expect to appear, answers that have to do with how much money is being raised and what the activity of the board is, and a whole range of things that are very closely associated with sustainability. But the group that was assembled came up with a number of answers that were surprises. And I thought I would share with you 4 of them because I think that they're very insightful. The first one is being faithful to your core mission and not cheating on it. The person who said this talked about the need to focus on your identity and your core identity as a school, and to make sure that there's consistent messaging that goes out and that there is not a waffling about what you're about the purpose of your day school. Second is the existence of competition within your community. The bar in each community varies from community to community. People need to be influenced by their surroundings. And I think that it can be a very good thing for day school to have competition in its midst and to be able to look at ways in which it can sharpen its blade even more. Third is the area of academic performance. And this divides into 2 areas. One has to do with how is a day school performing now? What kind of teaching is going on? What kind of curriculum? What kind of engagement of students? And then there's looking to the future as to how do these students fare outside in the wide world? What colleges do they get into? What kind of careers do they have? And staying in touch with alums can help tell that story of the academic success of day school graduates down the road. And fourthly, and not the least of important, is the vision of excellence. And by this, I think the leader in Chicago meant this is looking beyond the immediate challenges. And we certainly have immediate challenges, but it really is about imagining a bright future and imagining what your school and your community might look like down the road. That is a part of sustainability as well. And speaking of sustainability, I think this is a theme that is very wired into our calendar right now as we are entering the month of Nisan and approaching the holiday of Pesach. Certainly the sustainability of nature is focused on, given that this is a spring holiday, but also we focus on the sustainability of our people and our endurance over time. And at a time when there is so much suffering going on in the world, where we see what's going on in the Middle East and we see what's happened in Japan, it is a time to count our blessings. And in that spirit, I offer to each of you a verse from the Birkat HaMazon, from the Grace After Meals, that encapsulates the blessings that we hope for ourselves and that I hope for you, invoking the prophet Eliyahu Hanavi, Elijah the prophet, who's associated with redemption. Harachaman hu yishlach lanu et Eliyahu Hanavi zachur latov v'varseh lanu b'sarot tovot yeshuot v'nechamot. May the merciful one send us Elijah the prophet to bring us the good tidings of deliverance and comfort. Amen, King Yehi Ratzon, so may it be, and I wish each of you a joyous Pesach. Thank you.